It's funny, people say that religion is the opiate of the masses, and I'm just very slightly Christian, just trying to emulate like the non-seven deadly sins. So try not to lust over other women, not to be lazy, not to be a slave to wrath, not to be envious of other people. And it's not making me feel opiated, not at all. I'm not feeling like I'm under influence of a depressant. In fact, quite the opposite. I feel like a freaking boiling hunger for the truth and righteousness and honesty and conviction. So I think it's only fake, bitchy ass, sloth-like Christians. They're the ones who are opiated. How good's my English, bro? So people who are actually trying to emulate the good qualities, they get extra energy. They're not falling to the trap of materialism and envy. So like they don't really enjoy the little things. And I think it's normal for a man to be kind of a little bit aggressive. Obviously like a gentleman, but a little bit aggressive is fine. And not to be jolly, not to be all the time, not to be just like, just so la-di-da. It's good to be a little bit serious. I mean, obviously if you're at like a wedding or at someone's party or you're having a coffee with friends, yeah, it's good to run a mark and have a good laugh. But generally, I think it's totally fine to be somewhat serious. And when you're not enjoying the little things as much, you're not like so excited over food, not like a gluttonous. I mean, you can enjoy it, but it's not like you're gonna, just your life revolves around it. When you realize that the healthier you are, like you stop enjoying all those little things, you don't really care. You don't have those same pursuits. And then the only thing you've got left is like ambition and truth and righteousness. That's all you got left. When you stop lusting over other women, like you get all that power, you retain your bodily fluids and it gives you all this extra strength, and then you get to the habit, you keep training yourself again, you may slip up again, you slip up again, then you eventually get to a point, it's like quitting cigarettes, that you stop. You see a corner of your eye, there's like a 9 out of 10 jogging, and you don't even look, not even 1 second, you don't even look at her physique, you just let it pass. And every time you do it, every time you deny yourself from that lust, you get stronger and stronger and more self-confident. And then you can channel that energy. Think of how many men have been destroyed from their lust of women, from even looking at them. And it destroys them and it takes away their heart and their depth and their passion. You can channel that. And so just to summarize, I'm not like a scholar, I'm not theological excessively, I just like the basics. Like, okay, give me the basic instructions and then I'm just gonna, just go for it. I'm not gonna sit around all day. Like I know a lot of Christians, they're just so obsessed with like reading the Bible like so thoroughly, but you can just get the basics of it. And obviously it's good to read every now and then, but think of it as like a cake. You have the recipe, you can just, okay, basics, flour, salt, eggs, and you can kind of experiment a little bit. I don't mean just try and play God. I just mean if you're a man and like you're focusing on your ambitions and stuff, you keep surrounding yourself with those little reminders. Like when you're in your car, you put on like angelic music. And when you go to a restaurant, every time you think about, okay, I'm not going to overeat, I don't want to be a gluttonous, and then all those things go together and they just add up and they make you, it's like a snowball effect. Every time you avoid all of those 7 deadly sins, what it does is it empowers you and you get better at it. And you don't feel weak, you don't feel like you're checked out. You feel like you're nothing else exciting you more than being a part of something bigger. So I agree with this statement that religion can be an opiate for the masses when you don't do it properly, when you get the worst parts of it. You take that quote, meek shall inherit the earth, you take that the wrong way. You think that means just focusing on yourself, and like that can be as dangerous of being just like the Byron Bay people, just going to class after classes, mushroom ceremonies, and all these orgies and pagan ceremonies, and and drinking this weird blood and all that weird stuff. You're just as bad as that, because it's like all about yourself. But to me, it seems like you should be like getting into the town square, and that means getting involved in what's happening, researching, keeping your mind sharp, having a good family, having some fun, but realizing that not having fun is fun.